Okay, let us now go ahead and start with the third aspect of key similarity and difference among countries. And that is on the basis of inequality and absolute poverty. So if we compare different countries, you will notice that the inequality differs among countries, right? You will see, for example, so there is this this research done by Amartya Sen. In his paper, he tells that if I compare Western Europe with US, you will notice that in Western Europe, there is less inequality with respect to who can get good health facilities, who can get good education, who can, with respect to the mortality rate among people. But in US, there is more inequality, right? So it is seen that the inequality is much more in US because it is a capitalist economy. Some people are very rich and other are poor. But in Western Europe, the inequality is less because it is more of a socialist economy, right? Similarly, this is within one country. If I compare one country versus another, US is a very rich country. But if I compare it with sub-Saharan Africa, it is a very poor country. So there is high level of inequality. बहुत ज़्यादा inequality exist करता है in terms of income and within the country also and among countries also. अगर मैं हाई इनकम कंट्री को लो से कंपेयर करूं तो भी बहुत अनइक्वल डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन है, और एक कंट्री के अंदर अंदर ही देखूं then also it is very unequal distribution. High inequality in resource rich developing countries has been seen. So those countries which are just developing, जो अभी develop ही हो रही हैं, but they are resource rich, वहां पे भी देखा गया है that the inequality is high. In fact, there is something which is known as Kuznets curve. And Kuznets curve क्या करता है? It actually helps us to measure the amount of inequality. तो वो ये बताता है that as a country goes from being underdeveloped to developed, initially the inequality increases. शुरू में जब एक कंट्री डेवलपमेंट का प्रोसेस शुरू ही करता है, as the country starts the process of development, only few people can reap its benefit. सिर्फ कुछ लोगों को ही उसका बेनिफिट मिलता है, right? So the richer become more rich and the poor become more poor, and this gap enhances. Gap बढ़ जाता है उनके बीच में. But further, as the country continues to develop, even the poor catch up. उनको भी कुछ कुछ तरीके मिलते हैं पैसा कमाने के. Even the poor people catch up and even they go on the process of development. So there is an increase in the income of those people also, and slowly we see that the inequality reduces, right? So yes, कुछ डेवलपिंग कंट्रीज में जैसे जैसे अभी वो डेवलपमेंट के प्रोसेस पे हैं, वी सी हाई इनइक्वालिटी. Majority of the extreme poor live in the low income countries of sub-Saharan Africa and of South Asian countries. तो अगर हम ओवरऑल वर्ल्ड का पुअर देखें कि वेयर डज द मोस्ट ऑफ द पुअर पीपल ऑफ वर्ल्ड लाइफ, अगर हम सारे लोगों में से जो भी पुअर लोग हैं वो देखें कि वो कहां पर रहते हैं, सो मेजॉरिटी ऑफ देम विल बी लिविंग इन सब सहारन अफ्रीका एंड इन सम लो एंड मिडिल इनकम कंट्रीज ऑफ साउथ एशिया. ज्यादातर पुअर पॉपुलेशन इन दो एरियाज में स्प्रेड है, राइट? सो मेजॉरिटी ऑफ द एक्सट्रीम पुअर live in low income countries of sub-Saharan Africa and low middle income countries of South Asia. Now these poor countries, it has been seen that they have low human capital. यहाँ पर human capital भी low है, so they have low level of education, low health, less productivity, etc. Social and political exclusion. They are also excluded from the social communities. इनको कोई भी accept नहीं करता. This is something which is very common in India. So I was seeing this documentary the other day, and in that documentary, people were mentioning how, I will not mention any caste or race, how those people are still not allowed to enter a particular temple. हाँ, a very recent documentary. हाँ, तो कैसे socially उनको exclude किया जाता है एक मंदिर में घुसने से, right? And then there is also political exclusion. You can be not given your political rights, right? You can be excluded from your political freedom, right to decide whom to vote for example. So when you are poor in a poor country, you are having low human capital and you are excluded from social and political benefits. There is a word which is called as absolute poverty. दो तरीके के वर्ड्स हैं, एक है एब्सोल्यूट पॉवर्टी और एक है रिलेटिव पॉवर्टी. When we talk about absolute poverty, it means that we create a bare subsistence level. हम एक subsistence level decide करते हैं कि food, shelter, clothing, ये जो necessities हैं, right? Everyone should have food to eat, should have a house to live in, and should have clothes to wear, right? ये जो basic चीजें हैं, basic health care सबके पास होना चाहिए. So when we talk about this subsistence level, what is the money required for this, right? इसका हम पैसा निकालते हैं कि ये 3 चीजों के लिए, फूड, शेल्टर, क्लोथिंग, हेल्थ, एक्चुअली 4 चीजों के लिए कितना पैसा चाहिए, मिनिमम पैसा. एंड पीपल हु are not able to have this much money, they are called as absolute poor, right? This is the concept of absolute poverty. This is different from the concept of relative poverty. In relative poverty, what happens, we are comparing in comparison to someone else. मतलब relative to अंबानी, I am also poor, है ना? उनके पास क्या पैसा और मेरे पास क्या है, कोई कंपैरिजन ही नहीं है. तो अंबानी के कंपैरिजन में मैं भी गरीब हूं, राइट? दे में treat me as a very poor person, but that is relative poverty, right? But God grace, I am able to go ahead and afford these things: food, shelter, and clothing, and healthcare, right? So absolute poverty अलग चीज है. Absolute poverty is when you're not able to bear these things, when you're not able to get food, shelter, clothing, and basic healthcare facilities, है ना? But relative poverty is in comparison to other. अब जब हम absolute poverty का बात करते हैं, we need to understand that each country should have their own poverty line, because the affordability across countries differ. जैसे अगर मैं बोल दूं कि इतना कैलोरीज के लिए फूड में इतना मिनिमम कैलोरीज है जो लेना है, और इतना कैलोरीज के लिए यू नीड $10, then this may be for a particular country, but दूसरा कंट्री में शायद उतना कैलोरीज सिर्फ $5 में आ सके, right? So I cannot define one number for entire world. पूरे वर्ल्ड के लिए एक नंबर नहीं दे सकते, because the same thing can cost differently in different countries, right? So each country will have their own poverty line, ठीक है, depending on the cost of living in that country. उस कंट्री में उस गुड को कंज्यूम करने का कितना पैसा, right? So minimum subsistence level, it will vary from country to country. It has been seen that in 2017, about 46%, this is 4 and 6, 46% of the world population was living in at less than $5.50 per day, right? There is this, I should not say this, but there is this meme, very famous meme going on. So those people who come from engineering background, they may sound, it may sound familiar to them that there is this company, I will not name the company, ठीक है, बहुत famous है, it starts with the alphabet C, एक organization है, and after engineering that company pays 2 to 3 lakhs per annum, हाँ? So it comes out to less than 30,000 a month, मतलब I think 25,000 a month आता है that students get, हाँ? तो there were these students, it was full on Twitter and हर जगह पे बहुत, हर साल चलता है, every year it goes that you know more than this you can earn by being a cab driver or being something else, right? So imagine that in this era there are organizations who are actually paying just bare minimum. इससे ज्यादा is the rent that you have to pay. Believe me, I have lived some of my years in Bangalore, and for 1 BHK, just one room, वहां पे उस टाइम पे, आई एम नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट टुडे, आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट 8 years back, 8-10 years back, जब when I got my placement and I was in Bangalore, that time I was paying 18,000 per month for one room. 18,000 उस जमाने में उतना रेंट था. आज के जमाने में 25,000 easily होगा, right? That is your entire salary, right? So imagine the amount that these companies, they treat you like they don't treat you well, is what I would say. I don't want to comment more, हाँ? तो इसीलिए you need to make yourself capable enough to be able to earn well, right? ठीक है. Extreme poverty represents great human misery, and so redressing it is a top priority of the international development. So if you look at Millennium Development Goals, जो पहले चलते थे, or you look at Sustainable Development Goals, जो अब चलते हैं, you will realize that in both of them, dealing with poverty has been an important goal, because it is very important to eradicate poverty and to bring people above the poverty line, right? That was the third aspect, beta, where I wanted to go ahead and discuss inequality and poverty. Okay, thank you.